Welcome to Easy Limo Learning Simplified. My name is Eric. I'll be taking you through this topic, algebraic fractions. And for this lesson, we are going to look at simplifying algebraic expressions and specifically those algebraic expressions that are fractional, the algebraic fractions, the ones that are written in the form a over b. So we have a few questions in the process just to help us illustrate on how we do that. And at the end of the lesson, we have some assignment just to help you practice and see whether you have really understood the concept as discussed through this lesson. So we have such an example. Want to see how do you simplify such an expression that is fractional in nature. So what we'll do here is to, first of all, you have to rewrite these so that we have a over 2 minus b over 3 plus a over 4. You see, a over 4 is the same as a quarter of a, and b over 3 is the same as a third of b, and a half of a is the same as a over 2. So after that, we try to find the LCM of the denominators. So we have the LCM of the denominators. LCM of 2, 3, and 4 is 12. So 12 divided by 2, we'll just treat them the same way we treated the normal fractions. So we'll divide the LCM here by the denominator, and the result is multiplied by what we get. We multiply by the numerator. Then you subtract, and again you do the same thing here. Divide the LCM by the denominator, and the result is multiplied by the numerator. Again, when you move to this third term here, you divide the LCM by the denominator, and the result you get, you multiply by the numerator, and of course you're going to add the numbers on top. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 by a is 6a, minus 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 by b is 4b, plus 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 by a is 3a. So you try to apply the BODMAS rule. BODMAS. So in the BODMAS rule, addition comes first before subtraction. And again, as we said previously, the addition signs are written before the number, like on the left-hand side of the number. Like this is plus, and this is also plus. When the sign is plus at the beginning here, normally it's not written. So if you see number is just written as 6a, that number is plus 6a. So that means I'll start with 6a, and then plus 3a, and then minus 4b. You divide by 12. And also you can say these are like terms. So this one here, they are like terms. So we are also putting the like terms together, so that we have 6a, you add to 3a, that is 9a, and 9a you subtract 4b, and the answer is divided by 12. So these terms, there are now two terms here. These terms are unlike, so you are not able to subtract them. Remember, we said it's only like terms that are either added or subtracted. So this remains to be the answer for that. So that is how we go about it. Let's see the second example here. Again, this one here, you can use the same approach. So I'll use two approaches. This one I'm going to use two approaches. So let me start with the first approach. Case 1 is where we still use the same LCM. LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So you simply multiply 2 by 3 there to give you the LCM. The numbers are co-prime, meaning there is no common divisor between these two numbers other than 1. So to find the LCM, you simply multiply the two numbers. So 6 here divided by 2 is 3. Then 3 is multiplied by the numerator up there. So 3 into a plus b. And then minus 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 is multiplied by the numerator there, which is 2a minus b. So now you're supposed to open up these brackets. You're supposed to open up these brackets. So this is what we did in the previous video. So you multiply this, the number outside here multiplies both numbers inside. See, so 3 will multiply a and also multiply b. So that is going to be 3a plus 3b minus, again this number multiplies both numbers inside, but every time you see a minus sign before a bracket like this one, in the process of opening up the bracket, the number inside the bracket will have to, the sign inside the bracket will have to change. Like every time you have a minus sign before a bracket, the sign inside the bracket will change. So if this is minus, it will go to plus eventually after you've opened up the bracket. So 2 again multiplies 2 to give us 4a, and 2 multiplies b, but now that is going to be plus, but 2b, and of course we still divide it by 6. Then now you can collect like terms. So you have 3a minus 4a plus 3b plus 2b, everything is divided by 6. So this one, you see 4 here is greater, is bigger compared to 3. So I'll subtract in the reverse. I'll subtract 3 from 4, but then I give it a minus. So it's supposed to be minus 1, but usually if the coefficient, then these numbers written before the letters, we call them coefficients. So when the coefficient is 1, you don't write. So just write negative a plus 3 plus 2 is 5b. So 5b, and then we are dividing by 6. So again, I will try to rearrange this so that I start with the 5b, then minus a over 6. So these two up here are unlike terms, so we can't subtract them. So that becomes the simplest form of this expression. Now, that is the first approach. Second approach, I'll call it case 2. So case 2, I have a plus b over 2 minus 2a minus b over 3. So what I'm going to do is to cross multiply. I'll multiply this here, then you multiply. So you have to remember to start with this one here. So 3 by that, and then 2 by this, then you multiply these two. So I'll multiply 3 by a plus b, 2 into 2a minus b, and then you remember to multiply these lower ones as well. So 2 by 3. So you open up the bracket up there again. So that is going to be 3a plus 3b, and then this is going to be minus 4a. But when the minus is appearing before the bracket, remember the sign of the bracket changes, so it becomes plus 2b. We still divide by 6. Then the journey continues. So we have 3a minus 4a plus 3b plus 2b, everything over 6, which is finally minus a plus 5b is equals to 6, which is finally 5b minus a over 6. So either of the approaches should be able to lead us to the actual answer. You see. So you can use this LCM approach or cross multiplication approach, but take note, this cross multiplication approach, you have to start with this diagonal here. So you must remember that the diagonal to be done first is this diagonal here. The one I'm marking in red, this one here. You have to start with that all the time if you're using that. But remember to multiply that, then you multiply this, then you multiply these lower ones. It's more direct compared to the one we are using, the LCM. Okay, so that is how you go about it. So let's see one more. So we can use any of the approaches. Let me use LCM here. So I have R over 2 minus S over 4 plus S over 6. So you find the LCM of all these, which is 12, the denominators, 2, 4, and 6. 2 goes into 12, for 12 divided by 2 is 6, 6 by R is 6, 6R minus 12 divided by 4 is 3, 3 by S, this looks like 5, it is an S. So 3 multiplied by S is 3S plus 6, 12 divided by 6 is 2, and 2 by S is again 2S. So it looks like 5. So now you can collect the like terms together. So what we have now is 6R will remain, but I'll start with the positive ones. I'll start with 2S minus 3S divided by 12. So this is going to be 6R. So 6R. Now we are subtracting 3. You see 3 is greater compared to 2. So you subtract in the reverse. 2 from 3, but then minus. So minus 1S, but the coefficient 1 you don't write. So you simply write minus S, everything divided by 12. So it is also advisable that as you simplify, try to express the fractions, the algebraic fractions as a single fraction with a numerator and a denominator. It is best practice to do that. So we have one last one here, which is 2a over 3 minus b over 8 plus a over 6. So the LCM again is 24. 12 divided by 24 here divided by 3 is 8. 8 by 2 is 16. So that is 16a minus 24 divided by 8 is 3. 3 by b is 3b. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 4 by a is 4a. Again, you collect the like terms together. So I have 16a plus 4a minus 3b, everything divided by 24. So 16 plus 4 is 20. So we have 20a minus 3b over 24. And that becomes the final answer. Again, it's better you express the fractions as algebraic fractions is a single fraction with a numerator part and a denominator part. So this one here you can attempt. You can attempt the last one here together with the assignment that is given. So just to help you practice and gauge on your understanding of the concept as discussed. Otherwise, that marks the end of the lesson. Until next time, goodbye.